Hey everyone, it's Rick. Paint with Rick. Today I'm going to use traditional oil brushes, okay? I got a filbert. This is my favorite one. It's kind of, let's see if where the camera's at here. Oh, there we go. Filbert brush. This is a big one. It's the number 12. I use there's a flat brush and then like a round brush. Oil brushes, okay? Oil paint. And of course, I use the fan brushes when I do evergreen trees. Today I got some titanium white as an underpaint. Now you can use any type of paint for your underpaint. Like you'll see a lot of my videos I use burnt umber, okay? Today, what I think I want to do, when I put my pictures on Twitter, uh, I'll do sunsets. People kind of like the sunset ones, so let's let me get rid of that uh, brown there. Blend it into the white. I'll put the sunset down low here so we don't have much land to work with. And we'll put the horizon like right about there, I guess. Okay. So I think what the people like is the yellow in it. So I'm going to use my filbert brush, and what I'm going to do is we'll start with some yellow down here at the bottom, okay? The sunset yellow. And then I'm going to get some orange. I'm not even going to wipe the brush off. I'm just going to grab some orange and put some orange up in here. Let it kind of mix with the yellow there. Leave some darker streaks in there. So maybe put some orange in the yellow like that. Now let's grab some, I got some, I will wipe my brush off now to get the orange off. I'm going to grab some cobalt blue. I really like this cobalt blue. It really, when you put white clouds on this color, it really looks cool. Cobalt blue, it's just going to be an easy painting. Now I got some French ultramarine blue. Let's put that up top here. French ultramarine blue. Just getting colors down right now. When I blend this in, it'll all come together. Now down here, I'm going to keep using this brush, but I'm going to use, I got some sap green and black here, and I want to design maybe a hill over here. So I'm going to pop in some tree tops over here on the side. Okay, these will be distant trees. I'm just tapping in. Okay, and let's do a little bit on that side. Grab a little more of that. I mixed sap green with some black in it. Okay, let's put these a little higher over here and just stamp into your color and let the color underneath lighten it up if it wants. Okay, it'll give the picture, it'll put highlights in there for you. Okay, and then you won't have to work the trees as much. This is a nice filbert brush. You could see it makes pretty nice round tree tops up there. Push it in just right. Okay. Now with the same brush, let's come in here and I want this land here to come to the right. So I'm going to pull underneath my trees to the right and pick up some of the trees at the bottom. We'll lose some of the height, but we'll get some ground in here now, okay, underneath those trees. Just pull to the right just to get some ground going in underneath the trees. Same thing over here. Let's just pull to the left on this one. Pull to the left. I'll make this hill come down like this, okay? Okay, see how that's kind of like on a hill now? We'll put the sun right in the middle there, so with your finger, get a little bit of white on your finger, okay? And come in here and make a circle, okay? Don't overwork it. Now let's finish up down here with some more things going on. These are distant trees, okay? I'll fix up all this here in a second to make them pop a little more, but let's put some water coming in here now. So I'm going to use my same filbert brush. I'm going to clean it off, and I'm going to grab some of that cobalt blue because I really like it. But I'm going to lighten it up with some titanium white. And from the distance back here, I'm going to run some water up here, maybe coming out the side here. Okay, just like that. It's going to be a really simple painting, but it's fun. It's fun to do. Just like that, we'll have a river coming from way back there. Okay, there we go. That looks good. Now let's put some different color green in here. I have, let's see if this green looks all right. It's sap green, but it has yellow ochre in it. I'm trying to get the green to be a little darker now as we come forward. Yeah, it looks a little darker. Okay. Let's just put some of this different color green down here. Let's just fill it in, and I'll work the grass here in a second. I'll show you how when we blend it in. But let's just get some color down here on the side of our river. Okay, very good. Kind of like that. Now let's grab a number 2 fan brush, okay? First, let's take our number, if you got a round, it's number 4 round brush, okay? And let's clean it up a little bit. And let's come underneath our trees here and try and wipe some light underneath those trees. Okay. All right, good. With that same brush, let's use the fan brush now. Put a little bit of titanium white on it. Dip a little bit into your linseed oil and just get your brush a little wet with some white. And underneath your tree line now, let's pull some of this white color back there. There's a little bit of brown on there, but that's all right. Just to lighten up this grass in the back. It's titanium white, okay? Same thing on the other side, and when we go to blend it, it'll look cool when I get my blender brush. just to lighten up the horizon back there. Okay, very good. Now, guess what? I'm going to get my trusty mop brush, okay? Actually, with your fan brush now, let's pull a little bit of this dark color out into the grassy area to make some hills back here. I'm grabbing the bottom of the tree and pulling it out, okay, to create some hills, okay? Now very carefully with a mop brush, just blend the ground, okay? Just your ground in. Get a light blend on your grass in the distance. Try not to hit the trees. And then let's blend this other grass in now too. Wipe your brush off. And let's lightly blend this grass in down here. Get all those colors to come together. Very good. It's looking good. I'll show you a trick real quick with your, let's use the round brush and let's highlight the top of these trees here by getting some white on your brush, okay? And let's just a little bit of titanium white right at the top part of these trees. We're going to separate them now so you can actually see the separation in the trees, okay? Just a little bit of titanium white, okay? You probably can't see that very good on the camera, but it's working. I just want to get separation on these trees here. Maybe there's one in the front here, and we've got a big one back there. See that? All right, very good. So that's how you do that. Let's put some bushes down here. I'm going to use the dark sap green and black with my big filbert brush and create some bushes down in here. Just stamp the color in, just like that. Those will be bushes down there. We can run some bushes from here down to our water. Trying to make this very simple, but I think you'll get a lot of pleasure out of this one. I haven't even done the sky yet. It's going to come together. It'll look good. Now let's put some more bushes out here so we get some depth to our painting here. Maybe there's a small little hill right here. Okay, just tap in some dark color, and then with your brush we'll pull to the left just to create some more bushes in the distance there. Out here as well, some faraway bushes there. Okay, that looks good. Okay, there's our scene. That's pretty good down there. Grab your small fan brush now, and underneath these bushes, kind of pull to the right to get some ground underneath them. Okay, you see that? And I want to edge my water, but I don't know if I want to use a knife or just use this fan brush. Let's just use the fan brush, because a lot of people don't aren't comfortable with the knife. So take a fan brush and put white on it, and at the very bottom of your trees, just tap in some white, okay? And then try and pull it horizontal in the water. You can put some horizontal marks out here in the water. If you're very good with a knife, you can run a water line underneath there, okay? But like I said, I'm just making this simple. All right, here's the fun part now. We're going to blend our sky in, saving that to last. See all this blue up here? Let's start with the orange first, because we don't want to get blue in our yellow and orange. So with your mop brush, lightly start blending the sky in, okay? Barely go across that sun, very lightly, okay? And now, very lightly, just work your blender brush in this area. Don't hit your trees. Now let's move up into this area where the blue and the orange are meeting together. And let's go across that and try and get those two colors to blend in together. Just blend them in together. Now let's keep rising up into the sky. And let's blend the whole sky in now. Let's try and get all them colors to blend together. Looks really good. Don't go back into your orange because there's blue on here now. It'll mess up the orange down there. All right, that looks pretty good. Now let's put some clouds up there. Let me see what time I'm at. 17 minutes. It's not bad. 17 minutes. Down here at the bottom, I'm going to grab my number 2 fan brush and put some cobalt blue on it. It's got a little white in it as well. Let's do a test on a small cloud down here with this bluish color, okay? Just stamp in a cloud like that. I like that. It looks good. You got to do it very lightly because it'll turn green on you. Okay, just barely stamp that cobalt blue into it, okay? Just like that. I'm going to put one small one down here. That's all you got to do, okay, for some low clouds down there. Now let's move up a little higher now into the orange, and let's put a cloud up here. Maybe going to the side here. A little bigger. One over here. Just stamp in some cloud formations, okay? It doesn't have to look perfect. But doesn't that look cool? Got a nice cool sunset going on there. And a cool landscape. A lot of this could be darker, but we'll work on that. Let's move up into the blue area now. I'm going to use a traditional round number 4. I'm going to dip my brush into linseed oil and grab some titanium white now and create some white clouds up in here. I'm just stamping in the top part of the cloud. Okay. Let's do one over here from the side, just coming down like this. Now stamp the bottom lower portion of it to make it bigger. Let it mix with the blue in the sky. Wipe your brush off, and on this one, just stamp the lower portion of the cloud. It'll mix in with the blue. Very easy way to make a cloud. This is a small painting. It's 11 by 14, so I'm not trying to make big, huge clouds. So I'll probably do a few more and then finish it up when I shut the video off, but you get the idea. Just stamp in some clouds like this with your, it's a round number 4, okay? Or whatever kind of brush you have will work, even a flat brush, but I like the round brush for this. Okay. I'm just working the sky. You can do the same thing too. Really stand back and look at it. When I do my clouds, I like to keep them small at the horizon, and then as you get up higher, they should get bigger, okay? Because you're looking at the sky. When you look out at the sky, these clouds up here are closer to you, and then they get further into the distance. So usually these clouds at the top will be bigger. So watch, I'll do an upside down cloud here. So I'll stamp it in like this, and then I'm going to say this is the bottom part up here, okay? And just stamp it out all the way into the corner. So that's a cloud coming in from the side. Okay, you can do the same thing over here on this side. Very good. So it'll look like this is closer to us, this one here. Okay, it's hard to explain. You got to go out there and take a picture of some clouds. I'm just doing this off the top of my head, so I'm not following a picture. So I'm trying to design this on the fly. So here I'm going to try and layer a cloud. See, I started on this cloud, bring it down to here, and it'll look like they're layered, okay? Just keep working your clouds up. You can do the same thing here from behind this one and bring it down to these clouds here, okay? Just stamp the lower part out into the blue. I kind of like that. That's enough for the video. I don't want it to be too long. It's already at 23 minutes. Now, very carefully, you can take your mop brush and let's blend some of these lower clouds, okay? You just barely got to hit them, okay? These I'm just going to like pull them just so they look like they're streaking, okay? Just go across them really quickly, these blue ones, okay? Don't blend them because you'll blend them into the yellow and it'll turn green on you. There we go. Lightly hit the bottoms. These mop brushes are great for clouds, okay? And for blending anything pretty much. All right, that's about all I'm going to do. You guys could keep working it and make it look cool. You could add some more things in there. I'm going to try and add a bird in here. That wasn't a very good bird. There we go. Put some birds up in here. And you can also, put some twigs coming out of some of your bushes down here. Okay, just take your time and put a few twigs here and there. You don't need many. It's just a simple painting. Uh, Look at those distant trees. That looks pretty wicked. All right, guys. You can also highlight these bushes up here. I might as well do that for you real quick. I'll use a fan brush and get a little bit of titanium white on it, and let's get some separation on these bushes down here. Just a little white. You don't need much, okay? And make sure you stamp it into the color pretty good. That's about all you need. You could use different colors. If you want this bush, let's make this bush a different color. I have some orange ochre, and watch how when you just change a color of a bush, how much it changes the picture. Okay, we'll just make these a little darker. These bushes, it's orange ochre. Pull up on these. See how that changes the color? Pretty much. You can make these back here different color, and then you'll add color to your scene. This green down here, you can also change it. Uh, Maybe put a little yellow ochre in some of it. I'll just do a little bit. Put some yellow ochre here and then blend it in, okay? Because when you go out in nature, sometimes the grass, when it goes dormant, it changes to that yellow color, okay? And then just make sure you blend your grass in when you're done adding color to it. All right, I'm going to kind of leave it like that, and I hope you enjoyed that one. Give this one a try. It's really cool. It's a cool sunset. I really like it. I'm actually going to cut in a water line here underneath these to add some cool color there, some white. All right, guys, that's all I'm going to do. Let me give you a front shot on it. I hope you like that one and give it a try. It takes a little more time, but oh, almost dropped my iPad. It takes a little more time, but comes out looking pretty good. All right, guys. Cheers, and thanks for watching. All right, bye.